Alrighty guys, here we are again, and we're going to do an oil change on a Chrysler 200 2016 2.4. First thing I did was loosen my cap. I have them on ramps right now, so it makes it easier for me. Some people jack up the car, you do what you got to do to get it out there. But just loosen that cap, and then we're going to go into the car. Alright, so here we are on the car. You'll see oil filter, and further back our oil drain. You're going to need some sort of flat object for this part. It shows you how to position it to unlock and lock. We're going to do the same thing for this one. Don't forget your drain pan. Just put that under there. And sometimes the bolt kind of just flies out, so you got to be careful with that. But let's go. Okay. Push it in there and unlock. And out that goes. Now, you could remove this if you want. It might be a hassle to put back on. And now, here. Oh, that's a good spot. Now we have our plug right there. I believe it's a 13. Let's check real quick. Okay, so I just checked. It's a 13. You're just gonna take that off, and it should fall into your pan. If you can, try and grab it before it gets drowned in there. Alright, I'll do that and go to the next step. And there it goes. Black as night. I caught mine before it could fall, but my finger did get hit a little bit. Just kind of let that drain out till it stops, and then we'll go to the filter. When you put this bolt back on, make sure you don't over tighten it, because you don't want it to pop or crack or anything of that nature. Just set this down for now. Let that drain out. Okay, so all that's draining. Let's go after this one now. Let's open up that and see what's on the other side. Okay, now that side's off, and you can see our filter right there. Okay, so back to this spot. I usually hand tighten it. You can clean off the little bit of oil that's on the bottom. I usually hand tighten mine, and I'll use the ratchet and give it a nice turn until it's tight enough where you can't break it free with your hand at least. But like I said, don't go too tight. Yeah, with this one, it's gonna be a bit more of a mess. So expect to get oil draining everywhere once you open up that. I also wanted to say, sometimes I know some people can put this thing on and just use their hand to take it out. So what you're gonna do is, if you're like this, you're gonna spin it this way to get it out of there, if you're lucky enough. Alright, so that one's out. Like I said, expect a mess. Look how black that is. Then I'll let that empty out in the meantime, and I'll come back and show you guys what I use. Alrighty, so this is what I use. This is the filter. Fits this car specifically, and that's the oil I use. I don't know if brand really matters or not, because I've been using this for a while and my car's been running just fine. But it's a 020, so I bleed out everything and just keep using this one. And now I'm gonna put back our filter on. And we're gonna fill up our oil. Okay, people usually say it's a good idea to put a little bit of oil, put some of your new oil around the ring, so since it doesn't get super locked on there. Then just screw it back on because we took it off. The opposite of what you took it off. Okay. Let's see, can't see anything. I'm putting this in the right spot right now. I think I got it. There we go. Okay, so now we're going this way. Tighten it. Alright, we're good there. And that should do it. Nice and snug. Alrighty. Then come back up here, take off our cap and fill up our oil. Okay, so now all that's back together. Got my new filter in there, put the plug back in. Well, 1, 2, then fill. Now you're gonna take this dirty oil and you're gonna put it back in your container and you can recycle it. Alrighty, on and on. And I put my old oil inside the gallon that I purchased of oil, and just get that recycled, clean out your pan. Then we have to go back to the car. Here's the tricky part, the oil part. Let's say the door's open. Now we need to reset the oil life. Let's hit the start up. And it's not restarting. So I resetted my oil life, got it in run. I wasn't working when I was holding OK, so I held OK and I stomped on the gas pedal. Remember, your car's off, and just kind of reset it there. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Also, guys, don't forget to reset your trip meter after you reset your oil life. That way you can keep track of when you have to change your oil again.